On this exciting instalment of Cue Ball Garage, we go back down to the funny farm. It's not about me this time. This is all about Guy's HQ sedan project. We go down and have a look at that, do a bit of blocking, have a look at the tubs that he's done, what size wheel we can fit up under it. So we'll go and have a look at that. As you can see behind me, a lot of engine parts, a lot of work going on. That'll be in next week's episode. But let's go down and we'll have a look. I'll show you what I'm up to down there. Here we are in the big high luxury, going for a drive to my mate's farm. We're going to check on the progress on the HQ sedan, and we're going to give him a hand to try and get it ready, put in the primer. Nice little drive. Obviously come down on the highway, turn off, and you don't really see too many people out here. There you go. A few sheepses. Here we are back at the funny farm, down on the HQ sedan project. So we'll come just to check to see what work's been done. Now, one of the best things that I've seen is guys taking the tub back to the rail. So you can see that. So normally on a HQ, this part of the wheel well, the inner part, is normally an inch. We measured it, it was an inch out from the rail. So to get that a little bit extra, you split it and moved it in, and you can do all this without having to cut and put a strip in, and I'll show you that now. So you can see what he's done. He's cut it from underneath, so the disc comes up and cuts that little flange out there, and then obviously that has to be welded in. So he's kept the boot hinge supports and everything in place. And he's got his little come along there which has pulled it across. Now this side, the flange is left on there. So we tried both ways just to see what would be the best. So you could beat that flat, drill holes and plug weld it, or cut it and just weld the seam like the other side. So we've got a 15 by 10 wheel with 275 tyre on it, I believe. So that's it there. And what we'll do is we'll roll it up under and have a look. Would you like to operate that? So as you can see, that's up under there. Because I'm acting like a human differential. Well, hold it there, mate. That's it anyway. So I can fit my finger under there. The outside of the guard hasn't been rolled. The lip hasn't been rolled. So I can fit my finger there. I can fit my hand up underneath the rail as well. So there you go. 275 tyre without having to split the guards. Thanks, mate. Righto, so I just wanted to show you some of the other rust repairs he's done. Looks like he's done a good job there. up here as well. And then lower rear quarters on each side. Back up here. So we've still got a bit of finishing off work to do, but looks really good. So I need to apologise. I said this tyre was a 275. It's actually a 255 60 15. So that brings me to the next lesson. Is you should never assume because it makes an ass out of you and me. So I apologise everyone, it's actually a 255 60 15, so that's a 15 by 10 wheel. Hopefully that clears it up. Just having a quick look at the front, I forgot to show you, he's been busy up the front as well, these corners, the top cowl panel. So a little bit of finishing off work to do, but I'll tell you what, that's pretty good compared to what they were. I'm very proud of him, he's done well. So I'm just going to bring you in and show you what we're up to here. So we don't want to take the back window out. We're on a bit of a time crunch. So I've made a couple of pieces, which are probably shit, but anyway, we're trying to put them up under there. We're going to tech screw them to bring them up underneath and then fill it in with weld. We'll obviously cut that little piece out, and then we've got that edge to do, and I've showed you the other side. We've just got a little bit of work to do over the other side as well. But we're getting there, and we'll try and get this thing knocked out. As you can see, we've put the piece up underneath. Put a couple of tech screws in there to hold it up. That's my favourite. I always use tech screws for everything. And now we're about to watch the Splatterfest. Oh, magnetic earth. Man, you got everything.
Earths, good welds.
Correct. I reckon that's going to hold that there just nice. Very nice. You want to remove those tech screws?
Yep, and then I'll put some in there just to weld that piece. It's pretty flimsy, but I reckon I'll get a weld into there.
Yep.
Just to hold it, not that it's doing anything as such, but you know. Have you ever worn a raspberry beret?
The kind you find at a second-hand store, I have.
That's the one.
Yeah. Yep. So now we're going to use the trick, putting brass up under the back, and we're going to weld to that. It won't stick to that, so basically it just holds the back and piece, so that when you plug weld, it doesn't blow through. So watch me try and be a contortionist.
That's all right. It exists easy.
Oh.
I made one up
Okay.
in there.
All right.
So I can do it by
And
myself?
now we've got the brass rod.
Yeah.
Wish I had a brass rod. Never let you down.
I'll get this.
Okay. Right. Before I start cursing, I will turn the camera off. Righto, we're going to try some. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, we'll go back to the plug welder. I'm going to try spot welder. Oh, she's smoking up. She loves it. Our access is pretty limited. So to get the bottom probe up under there, probe.
Yeah, it's working well. 3 seconds on.
Yep.
7 seconds off.
Okay, nice. Yeah, see how it's sparking underneath, maybe might be getting the best contact, do you think?
I think it actually...
Those first few were really good.
Yeah, hit on, I think it's hitting on the... okay, it's hitting on the inside.
Okay. It's a heavy little bugger, isn't it?
It is heavy, that's the downfall from this thing. 2, 3. That's a good spot.
So how many, so that's 3 layers of metal going
Yep.
through there.
Weld through primer.
Yep.
1, 2, 3. There we go.
What a weapon. That's
Good,
unreal.
isn't it?
Yeah,
It's
that's
heavy,
great.
but it's nice, isn't it? And no grinding.
Yeah, that's right.
But yeah, it's a bit awkward to get in there.
So if you did the plenum chamber, like did the top, upper and lower cowl panels up the front,
Yeah,
it'd be
definitely.
perfect for that.
And in here,
Yep,
see how you can do a perfect, and you've got good access.
yep.
You can do a perfect spot weld. But yeah, obviously not really meant for this. Is only just for shits and giggles, but it works.
Yep. No, that's awesome, mate.
But yeah, that's about as far as we can get in.
Yeah, that's the reach, yeah. Yeah, so it's earthing,
Yeah, it's
earthing up
earthing
under
somewhere
there,
else.
yeah. Okay, that was good. I just wanted to show everyone how it works. And
Maybe.
eBay special?
No, it's Viva. Yeah, Viva,
Yeah.
Viva stuff.
Because I bought an Easy Beat, a Viva one. I haven't used it yet. I haven't unboxed it yet on the
Yeah.
channel or tried to use it, but yeah.
We'll probably show that with the door because we've got one of those too. The Viva stuff is good.
Yeah.
It's not too expensive.
Yeah. No, it's good, mate. Excellent.
Well, if you get that colour, it's good. So obviously it's good.
Yep. All right, mate. You want me to take these tech screws out? Well, I'll start back here where you spot welded.
I might leave this inside.
Actually, we'll leave that one up because that other side piece started dropping away when I undid that one.
Yep.
So I might do this one.
Yeah, okay.
So we're just giving this door a bit of a block. We've got some guide coat, powdered guide coat. So it doesn't matter what brand name it is, it's good stuff. The old trick used to be just spray it with a bit of old acrylic or enamel or something like that and dust it. So the longer the block, the better. Long panel, long block. Do your guide coat, you can see the black there. And I've done the same up the top edge of the door. So as you block it, it shows your highs and your lows. So obviously go cross pattern, but that just gives you a bit of a rough look at what it does. So we've already done this side, as I said. So you can see where the dark spot still is there. That's a low, low, low. So it's basically the joint in our body filler. Low through here, so that'll need another skim. Now do yourself a favour, and when you buy your body filler, I don't know where it's gone now, but anyway, buy a good quality one. You'll pay the money, but it's a lot easier sanding and it'll save a lot of time. If anyone wants to come and give us a hand, you're more than welcome. Bring your own block. So you can see that's the bottom of the door. And then the top edge, still got a bit of guide coat on it, so that was already on the car when he got it. So you can see still a bit of guide coat up here near the body line. So you need to find a little small block to get up to that. You don't have to take the edge away. The rest of it is pretty good, so don't be afraid to give it a feel with your hand. So it's got a edge here that rolls over. You want to make sure it all transitions nicely. But anyway, looks like we've got hours of this to go. Just give a bit of an update. As you can see, we haven't got much daylight left. Sun's on the way down. Now you wouldn't know it because I didn't film it, but we've spent a lot of time on the doors. So I've removed the windows, all the Bailey channel, door locks, handles, etc. And then even with the rear doors, same thing, we've just given it another skim. It's already been roughed. Quarter windows out, Bailey channel. So whatever you think might take you an hour, might as well multiply that by 5 because that's what happens. Found a little bit of a dent up in the door up there, but everything else is blocking up pretty nice. So tomorrow we might be ready for high fill. We're going to block the car back, get it ready, and then high fill. Here we are, day 2. Weather's turned on us, as you can probably see behind me and here. It's windy, it's rainy, it's cold. I've got thermals underneath me hoodie, but we're going to get into it and keep on going. Righto, join us. I'll put you on time lapse and I'll talk to you when need be. Righto, you ever heard the saying, every half-hour job is only one broken bolt away from being a 5-hour job? Well, we've got a broken hinge here, hinge bolt down the bottom. So I've already scribed around the hinge just to mark it. It's pretty dirty in there anyway. Just scribed around there so it'll go back in the same position. I'll undo these bolts and we'll try the heat and quench method. And I can already see we haven't got enough to get onto, so see there's only a small amount hanging out there. You just know.
Yeah, it's not going to work.
You're right, you're right.
Yep.
I don't want to get you excited, but it may have moved. No. No, it hasn't moved. You know, we're going to be knocking this section out and getting a new one, I reckon. You got a bit of purchase on that, yeah. Well, I'm calling failure. It's not moving either way.
No?
No. Well, you win some, you lose some. Looks like we lost this time. Yeah. Righto, take 3, possible failure. Don't know, we've got to have a go, we've got to try.
Yep, it's welded on there.
So we've got a molten pile of shit at the moment. That's right. Let's try. Just hope my weld hasn't.
Remember the garage motto? You can do it!
You can do it! Yes! That was great. I think you're scared a little bit. Yeah? No, that was really good. Really good. Take 2, 3, 4, 4. Take 4. Righto, take 5 or whatever it is.
I can't believe that twisted fucking on. How much? You don't know, there's not much penetration in there.
No,
Go again. See, pull the wire back, pull it back and let the wire try to get all the way in.
Yeah. That'd be cool. That'd be real cool.
Got some degreaser there, shoveling them out.
Give me a bit of a...
Yep.
Got it run down the back. Well, can't wait forever.
Holden!
All right. Let's regroup and we'll see what happens. So I'll put some of that dry powdered guide coat on there, and I've already given it a block before, as you would have seen in the footage. Put the guide coat on and you can see some pretty pronounced lows there, so it picks it up so well. So the idea is not to put a super amount of pressure on the block. Like at the end of the day, a longer block would be better, but that's the longest one he's got. I've got some acrylic blocks at home that are nice and long and really solid. So the last thing you want is your block just riding over the bumps and not taking them down, taking the edge down. But that just shows the low spots there. And the powdered guide coat is really good because it can be painted over, like, see those little dots there? If you can't get that out, you're about to wax and grease remove and high fill it all anyway. But I just wanted to show you another low spot there. So it just shows it up so you can get your panel fairly close before you put any high fill primer on. So after several snap drill bits, we found another piece which goes inside the door. I'll spin you around and show you. So this is the plate that we're trying to get that broken bolt out of. And I remember seeing one yesterday. I couldn't remember where I saw it. And I think the front to rear doors might be different. They might be the same, I'm not sure. I don't know what this is out of, but it's obviously out of a HQ or HJ H series door. And that was sitting out on Guy's excavator. So after a couple of broken drill bits, we've actually gone inside the door and put a new one in. So there's a couple of tabs in there. I'll see if I can find a torch and I'll show you. So we've had a bit of a clean up this morning, although you wouldn't know it. There is crap everywhere. But that's what happens. You've got to break a few eggs to make a cake. Make a bit of mess. So if I just show you down inside the door, I'll just see if I can get the, where are we there? Just trying to see what I'm looking at through the camera, it's very hard. So I see that plate under there, and you can see there's two tabs. So there's two tabs that go in there. So I bent the tabs back, we put it in, we chased the threads on that one first to make sure it was all right. And anyway, so that's in there now. So that's one problem solved, and we're lucky. So just back onto the bonnet, I showed you that before as well. So after I've had the guide coat on, you can see the low spots there, another one there, and the bonnet there. So I don't know if that's from someone slamming the bonnet down and giving it another push or whatever, but and just a couple of little ones on the side. But the high fill will probably fix that up. We can give that a bit of a skim to sort that out. Might be able to get under there and knock it out as well. But the doors aren't looking too bad. They'll go in the high fill. Driver's side door, front door, same thing. Just got to make sure we put a bit of something to protect the metal. We've still got to sand around the bottom of the windows there, those repairs. So there's a lot to do. The whole car to be blocked back, scuffed up all the jams and everything. We've got soft pads to do inside the door jams, places we can't get to, a bit of mechanical adhesion. Anyway, it's a long way off, probably a bit ambitious trying to think we're going to get in high fill today, but anyway, I could give him a day and a bit of my time. That's the best I can do. I've got my own stuff to do, so that's where we're sitting at the moment. Moo. Well, that's it for this week. I'm back from the farm. I've unloaded me Hilux and with all the gear. I bought back the exhaust for his engine, a few other bits and pieces that I need to put it back together. I'm tired, covered in bog dust. I've had enough, and now I've got to get on to my own stuff again. So thanks for watching. As usual, please like, subscribe, ring the bell, leave me a comment, all the rest of it. Thanks very much for watching. Appreciate every one of you. Thank you.